3, Кровь и вино, 2 эпизод.
Who's fighting? Nilfgaardian gladiators?
Close, but not quite. As you will soon see.
Монстр какой-то.
Someone's gonna fight a Shelmar with innocent bells on its tail to confuse it, slow it down.
Whatever is the problem? The beast is a gift from the Emperor, no less.
This is dangerous.
Okay,
Bells on
Saber.
its tail aren't enough.
I saw a spectacle of the sort at the arena in Nuremberg. There, a knight defeated a Shelmar with bells on its tail.
Might have gotten lucky. Shelmar might have been lame. Who knows? Only a Witcher has a real chance against a healthy Shelmar, and that's not even every Witcher. Besides which, releasing a monster that dangerous in front of a crowd, plain irresponsible. Who's going to fight the beast?
Guillaume, the young man you met.
Yeah. Mentioned he'd promised his heart's
Ah,
capture a
помню,
monster
да.
trophy.
Great love demands great sacrifices.
Let's go.
Переход на ролик.
I dedicate my imminent victory to fair Lady Vivian.
Ты сначала победи.
It's begun. The fight shall have to
Не
end.
лучшее оружие против такого существа. Да, капец, какое не лучшее. Я, правда, даже не знаю, что здесь лучше подойдет.
Got a bad feeling about this.
По крайней мере, колокольчики и правда сбивают его. Оу, слетели. Звук издает.
We have to help him. Gotta keep it down.
Alas! The beast heaved its foul girth, let loose a roar, it knocked into earth. Down came the Witcher, in one mighty bound, to give fight to the beast, its plans confound. The fate of the beast is decreed by the gods. Soon the Witcher
Он изучил технику переворотов.
out with flame. With thus the witch's life would stop. All our hope, alas, had turned to dust.
Я не помню, в бою можно ли чинить? По-моему, можно. Да.
The witch awakened to the time was true.
Ебать, он крутится.
Its heart struck the monster like true. Drink up the ocean and set fire to the wood. For nothing in this struggle can come to any good.
Что это за скилл? Что он делает? просто дойти от него надо. Бля, барон долбоёб! Я, блядь, с этим ничего сделать не могу, я думаю. Он просто конченый. Фух. Засейвили Додика.
The Shelma lies defeated by Geralt of Rivia, master of the witchering trade. Behold, as the last gasps of life seep from the beast.
Master Geralt, do what you must. Finish the deed!
Monster's no threat. No need to kill it.
A victor may always show mercy. It is his right. Long live Geralt the Merciful! Pikemen, see to the beast.
Жив.
The lad came damned close to dying.
I'm fine. Not hurt at all. Vivian?
Smile as befits a hero and keep silent. Speech clearly paints you. She approaches.
Geralt. We must...
Да потом, чел. Потом.
You shall talk later, in the medic's tent.
Geralt, magnificent, breathtaking.
Your Grace.
We knew that to summon you was a brilliant idea. We are delighted, ravished to have struck upon it.
And I'm truly honored.
See to our young hero. Hop, hop. For we must make off with Geralt. We should talk. We had been long awaiting your arrival. Had nearly lost hope. Then suddenly,
Я
that
уехал отсюда
entrance,
надолго.
so spectacular.
Your Grace. Shaelmars are dangerous creatures, even to knights in full-plate armor.
Nonsense. In Toussaint, knights have battled beasts for mere glory since time immemorial. True. Guillaume suffered a few bumps, scars, and bruises,
Он умер почти.
but in return gained eternal glory as he who slew the monster.
What about the crowd? Say the Shaelmar had vaulted into the stands. Would have been a massacre.
Geralt, though we value your fortuitous intervention in the arena, we would remind you your services have been retained, and as shall soon become clear, you will be generously compensated for completing another task altogether.
Your Grace, my contract. I'd like to discuss it.
Naturally, but not here. We shall need Damien. He led the investigation pending your arrival. But wherever could he be? Come, we must find him.
Ну, посмотрим, посмотрим.
Tell us, have you come alone? Or did Viscount Julian accompany you?
Wish to see Dandelion, Your Grace?
Yes. I mean, no. Ugh. Yes. But solely to tell him we regret. Yes, deeply regret rescinding the death sentence we so justly handed down upon him.
За
If we could turn
что?
back time, we would make certain he sat in a tower till he rotted. No, we would ensure he was broken on the wheel, then drawn, hanged, and quartered. Ah, the very man we would entrust with these tasks. Damien de la Tour, captain of my personal guard.
Your Grace. Witcher.
Greetings. Sorry to have to tell you, but the guardsman handling the last victim's body...
I know already. The creature in the cellar of Corvo Bianco. Was it the beast?
No. A bruxa, a kind of vampire. Not the beast, but tied to it in some way.
You know this how?
Through careful analysis of the evidence, both on the riverbank and at Corvo Bianco.
Do you mean to insinuate the investigation thus far has been sloppy?
Geralt insinuates nothing of the sort. We must listen to him attentively.
I examined the body of the beast's last victim. Might have found something. Need to analyze it. A quiet place, that's what I could use most right now. And maybe the help of an alchemist or a mage. Also like to hear all you know about the previous victims. Take it Sir de la Tour is my man for that.
Firstly, call me Damien, please. Secondly, you should know I spoke against summoning you here. I've heard much about you. You bring trouble, or thus far have, always. And we've enough trouble as it is.
Душнило.
Yet we are capable of defeating the beast on our own, without an outsider's help. I've no doubt about
Ну
it.
сделали бы сами.
We settled the matter of the Witcher's employ some time past. Definitively. Since you have broached it nonetheless, let us discuss Geralt's pay. Are the legends true? Do Witchers usually demand that which you find at home, yet did not expect?
Ну да, я типа знаю, что есть такая у них фигня. Но это вроде реально в каких-то там исключительных случаях. Обычно просто золото.
Not quite, Your Grace. Law of surprise?
Да.
It's something we invoke at times, but rarely. Usually we just take gold.
Disappointing. This law sounds rather romantic. On the other hand, on returning to the palace, we would likely find impatient petitioners or a set of sample fabrics for a new dress. Poor rewards both. I fear you'd not have much use for any of the surprises we are likely to come upon. Thus, we've decided you shall receive the deed to a vineyard, Corvo Bianco, and a sum of coin. You will doubtless consider this adequate. Title to the vineyard shall be given to you at once. Surely you'll need lodgings while you hunt. The coin, however...
Бра. У меня игра вылетела. Вообще без предупреждения. Первый раз такое, по-моему. Ладно, чуть-чуть придется это повторить материал. Где? А, блин, надеюсь, босса не придется убивать заново. Получил я надельно. Блять, нет, сука! Почему, блядь, нет сейва после босса? А, фу, есть. Фу. Отлично.
Master Geralt!
Monster's no threat. No need to kill it.
Skip. Блять, почему не скипается, сука, блять, кто делает игры без скипа? Ну ё-моё. Скип.
You should.
Get it.
You're...
We knew. See, we had
You're...
nonsense. Get out.
You're...
Not. We shall. Tell her.
Wish to...
Yes. If we could. Ah.
You're great.
Greeting. So...
I know.
No.
You know. Do you?
Geralt.
Also...
First, I've heard.
Dame. Arden.
Not
I feel that's title to the.
lovely, generous gesture, Your Grace. But... Corvo Bianco...
Все,
isn't it the
недолго
Duchy's
пришлось
temporary
ждать.
Is it now? The Chancellery's bungled things again, we fear. Not to be left unsupervised for one instant. Yet, in its mood, a morgue should present minimal problems to a witcher. What's more, nothing enhances a wine's reputation better than a grim legend.
Thank you, Your Grace. I accept the contract, of course. But as I said before, I'll need some information. How'd it start? Who was the first victim?
Crespi was the first to die. He was famed once for his many glorious tournament victories.
Ну, занялся и
Then he
занялся.
grew old, hung up his sword, and took to winemaking.
Чем махать
Crespi
мечом?
was not loved by the wine merchants. He was
Ah,
ruthless
okay.
in business and thought to cheat many a time. He asked us for a dispensation from all court ceremonies. We did not grant it. We could not. Once you've taken the oath of a knight, you remain a knight till death.
How'd he die? Where'd they find the body?
Quite unusual, the circumstance. He was at a feast when suddenly one of his fellow feastgoers noticed he was missing.
Ну, очевидно, что это какие-то кары.
On his hands and knees, propped against the town pillory, his sword hanging from his neck. He had died of wounds inflicted with claws, not a weapon. Blows of great force.
So he died suddenly, but the body was on its knees, meaning someone posed it.
So it seems.
Second murder. Tell me what you know.
In the city there are certain nooks. No one reasonable ventures there after dark. Ramon Dulac's corpse was found in one such place. With the first murder, terror gripped the city. Its inhabitants grew wary, kept to safe areas. Consequently, news of the second victim came to us from a group of concerned cut-purses.
Criminals fear the beast?
Ваша популярность растет.
Спасибо за подписку, добро
The
пожаловать.
possibility that Ramon died at the hands of these bandits.
Do you believe me an amateur? Not hands, but claws killed Ramon Dulac. The wound was deep, clean.
His body was found in the gutter, dressed in nightshirt and cap, a pillow placed under his head,
Понятно.
and his sword replaced by a bed warmer. Ramon Dulac, a knight who but a dozen years past was an advisor to our father, the Duke.
Someone went to a lot of trouble to make him look ridiculous.
Ага.
Maybe revenge was the motive.
It's not out of the question. Dulac had shady dealings with the criminal underworld, but no one ever came forth with concrete proof of any misdoings.
So, first two victims were knights, best years behind them.
The same could be said of the third. Sir Delacroix was wont to claim that in modern times knights face new
Ну,
challenges.
понятно. Кто типа сменил
Enterprise being the latest addition to the
поле
chivalric virtues.
деятельности на
He
не
made a
самую
veritable fortune in the
благородную.
grain trade. Palmerin even nicknamed him Sir de la Stinchi.
Found a coin pouch on his body. Contained florins dating from various times, hailing from different provinces of the Empire.
Delacroix loved coin, true, but had no patience for numismatics.
Lots of similarities between the victims. All the bodies were found in strange places under extraordinary circumstances. Seems the murderer, whoever or whatever it is, has some meaning to convey.
These were honorable men. We are horrified by the disdain, the disrespect with which they were treated. These were knights of Toussaint. Blast it.
Might be the point. From what you say, none was a model of virtue. Ever considered that's what the beast's trying to draw attention to?
All the murdered men were knights who swore fealty to the 5 chivalric virtues. And even if the
Knights of Toussaint swear fealty to what virtues exactly?
honor, Wisdom, generosity, valor and compassion.
Ну вот, да, то, что Север писал. Надеюсь, сочувствие мне зачлось.
Five virtues. Why are they so important to your knights?
Strange question.
Your Grace, forgive me. I'm a foreigner trying to understand another land's customs.
You are forgiven. According to legend, the virtues we cultivate were bestowed upon us by the laity of the lake.
Намешано, блин.
How we truly came to espouse them, none remember. In Toussaint, we believe men of low birth should be simple-hearted and obedient. We expect much more, however, of our knights. They are to be soldiers and courtiers, lords and servants. Thus, the need for clear moral guidelines. At the time of his dubbing, a knight vows to demonstrate throughout his life honor, wisdom, generosity, valor, and compassion.
Beast seems to be pointing up moral decay, denouncing it. Victims were all humiliated. Might have been murdered to emphasize their lack of specific chivalric virtues.
Honor compromised by the pillory. Wisdom by ridicule. Generosity by a coin pouch shoved down a throat. It seems to fit, true, though not perfectly.
Can't discount the theory if it's on the lips of everyone in town. Say our reasoning's right. Next murder will be just as showy and denounce the victim's lack of the fourth virtue, valor. We can also assume that victim will be an elder knight.
Let's think. At the moment, all the knights are either at the tourney grounds or in the palace gardens.
Чуть-чуть слышали
Our
об
annual hare hunts shall
подробностей.
begin there shortly. Have you heard of the custom?
Milton mentioned something. Seemed excited to prance around in a bunny costume. Not sure why. Hang on. Strange circumstances. The
Да.
knight advanced in years. The famed cowardice of rabbits.
Could it be that simple? Is Milton de Peyrac-Peyren the next victim?
Milton also knew Delacroix. Told me so down by the river.
Damien! To miss something so obvious. De Peyrac-Peyren, Crespi,
Даже
Delacroix, and
так.
Delac formed a knightly team. It was years ago, but
They were a team?
they were close friends, tightly knit, and as such earned the trust of our father, the Duke. We
Деликатные.
often witnessed him turn to them with delicate matters. Later, their paths diverged.
Unlikely to be a coincidence. Beast must know it too. It's a lead, I'm sure. Your Grace, we need to find Milton immediately.
Rather problematic. You see, the garden entertainments are due to start, and he's disguised as the hare, hiding somewhere, waiting for some tipsy courtiers to find him.
Я буду
The hare's
искать.
hiding place is a carefully guarded secret.
We must call off the game at once.
First and foremost, we must remain calm. Damien, order the garden searched immediately, but discreetly. By no means can we disrupt the festivities. Panic will only incite the beast to strike sooner. And you, Witcher, follow me. My gardens, my night, I shall take the fall. A murder is out of the question. I will not allow it. Not near my palace. Horses? Ready our horses!
А?
Your Grace!
Юбку оборвала.
What the hell? Why, I should... Your Highness, I...
Mind it doesn't get wrinkled. Onward!
Придворные дамы.
That is silk! Be careful! Give it to me!
Я-то тут при чем?
Your Grace seems right at home in the saddle.
Хорошо, что мы взяли седло. Нельзя, ясно.
It's here, just round the corner.
Hurry!
We must go to where the game is being held. The participants must find a unicorn's horn, a golden fish, and a phoenix egg. With these in hand, they can deduce where the hare, Milton, hides.
Mean we need to find those things too.
We've no other option, but time is of the essence, so we shall have to break the rules.
Ну ладно.
On second thought, through here. I shall show you where the hunt plays out. Then we will split up. You will get hold of the unicorn horn and the golden fish. While I nab the phoenix egg. That
Окей.
will be quickest.
The unicorn. How do I catch it?
It's terribly skittish, true, but I'm sure you will find a way to earn its trust. It runs around over there, look.
Лол.
Golden fish. Do I need a rod or a net?
Please, Garrett. It's not a real fish. Look there, towards the water. See the lights? The hunters are trying to hook the fish from boats. You must simply dive in and find it. The golden fish and the horn both contain things or clues that will help us find Milton. Once you have fish and horn, find me among the other phoenix egg hunters. All clear? Then let's get to it.
Друг. Поехали.
Fiorano of the 1290 vintage.
Keep calm. Start, no problem.
Ну, я думаю, тут нет на самом деле времени, но...
If one were to call a stake courageous,
You can't pull one over on me, Witcher. I can see.
the butcher of Bluffingen called me the same.
But this is no true unicorn.
Понятно, игрушка просто.
Perhaps an apple will work. Or some sweets.
We would not be in this predicament, dear sister, were you still a virgin.
Do you really wish to have this conversation again? Here and now?
Hush, or you'll spook the beast. We shall try the sweets.
Hey folks, gonna have to ruin your fun. Sorry.
Who's that?
Да ёп. Ну, конечно. Яство. Все-таки жрачку. Павлин, мавлин. А, во.
Cold game's not likely to tempt a unicorn.
Понятно.
Think unicorns. Rainbows, little girls, sweets maybe?
Thief! How dare he! Scandalous!
Да мне вообще поебать.
Crispy apple. Should like that like any other damn horse.
А типа он настолько тяжелый, этот пирожок, что я не могу ходить быстрее, да?
Damn, doesn't have a sweet tooth.
Окей, может яблоко?
An apple. Yum yum.
Ням-ням.
Easy.
Надпись, наверное,
Gardens
какая-нибудь.
are huge. Be better off on horseback.
Да не, ладно, тут пешком быстрее, на самом деле, да.
I've 3 doublets, none of which are suitable to show myself.
Golden fish should be easy to spot once I'm under.
What the places? Did someone just dive in the water? Perhaps that's the way to do it.
Sure.
Да, да. Конфеты. Кофе.
Hey, wait. Stop. It's important.
King Cormorant, sire, accept this offering we bring.
Clan.
Prithee cast upon us your merciful eye and bear before us its secrets.
As the moon is heavily coursed of trace, in my domain I await that moment of grace, when a soul of good or ill repute brings me a gift, fitting tribute.
A key.
Why, you bomb-botched wretch!
He's ruined the game!
Покер, X-покер.
As fable holds, the golden fish has wishes. The light, it's positively useless. Art is not life's bread and butter, but its fruit.
Viva la fête!
If you please, Your Grace.
We do not please. We act out of the highest necessity. All shall be explained later.
But it's against the rules.
I am the rules. Geralt! At last.
Got a key and a clue.
And I've another. Show me yours. Who
Разочарование.
wrote this drivel? I begin like a groan, hollowed out with ease, then end like a mouse, with a head of hard cheese.
Теплица, да. Звучит логично. Теплица, да. Скорее всего, это. Если я правильно понял смысл загадки.
Let's see. Grown with ease gives us green, right?
Ну, опять же, в английском я слышу, что другой текст, так что, наверное, это имеет смысл.
Greenhouse?
You're a genius. Several greenhouses in the gardens, indeed, but only one locks, the key to which looks just like the one we found.
Greenhouse it is then. Let's go.
Боже, я столько уровней набрал, а тратить некуда.
Wait here.
Так. Все равно не успели. Я думал, честно, если мы все сделаем правильно, может успеем, но, видимо, без шансов, да.
What the butch?
Такое.
What was that?
Блин, телепортироваться нечестно. Вуу!
I'm here.
Ну, здорово.
This belonged to you, maybe?
It did, but you may keep it. I've a new one. I do not know you. I've done you no harm. Yet first you butchered a Bruxer who was dear to me. Now you pursue me. Why?
You've killed 4 innocent people, at least.
And you? How many innocents have you cut down?
Я реально убивал кого-то невинного. Прям вот что, прям ни одного плохого, прям. Я просто реально не помню. Типа я хоть кого-то из, ну, типа, персонажей кого-то убил. Ну да, типа, учитывается, наверное, не только эта игра, вообще вся жизнь. Ну ладно, я просто скажу, что мы не обо мне говорим.
Not here to talk about me.
Yet that is exactly what we are doing. So, did they send you after me? Who are they?
What do you mean, they? Duchess hired me. You've been murdering her subjects.
Is it as simple as that? I would ask you to convey to the Duchess that I've but one victim left, but you'll not get the chance.
Чел, ты реально думаешь, что справишься со мной?
Kill again.
Блин, он блокировать удар умеет, вот это неприятно. больше раздражает блокировка это. Бой затягивает. Блять, нажал. Ну, не знаю. Может быть, я просто лучше подошел к бою с этим хреном. Но прошлая баба мне доставила больше проблем. Чё за...
You want to stay where you are. Regenerate.
I know you're in trouble. I can help.
I'll help myself.
No, he's my friend.
Чё за... И он свалил, да?
Yes, Geralt, it's me.
Regis? You all right?
All is well. All's in order. Wounds such as these heal on vampires in moments. But we've not seen one another in ages, my friend. At least in human terms, that is.
How's this even possible? Last I saw you...
I was a bubbling, shapeless smear, having been rather spectacularly melted into a column of a certain castle. In somewhat better shape now, as you can see. Hardly peak form, mind you, but were I human, folk would think me a demigod, I dare say.
I'm sorry. What happened? It was my fault. Never got a chance to apologize.
No need, Geralt. Bygones. I did not have to join you on that expedition. No one twisted my arm.
Miraculous regeneration. How do you manage it?
I had help. From the one you hunt.
Him? How? And what have you been doing all these years?
Not the time nor place for such stories. I suspect we'll get a chance to speak at ease and at length later. Now, however, we must deal with the reason that brought us both here.
So you being here, it's no coincidence?
Your powers of deduction seem to have waned not one bit.
У тебя острый ум.
I came here for Detlef. I fear he's become entangled, landed himself in serious trouble.
So that's his name. He's your friend?
You might call it that. Though Detlef is, how would you humans put it, more bestial than I am. But not to worry, I'm working on him.
Haven't exactly done a great job with that. He's killed one knight since I got here, at least 3 others before I arrived.
For good reason, I'm sure. Understand, Dettlaff is not some decadent shit who kills for sport, or to assuage a dryness of throat or a dullness of mood.
Seem pretty damn sure of that.
I am, because I know him very well.
Не, очевидно, что причина у нее есть, он же не без разбора убивает.
Despite appearances
Оправдывает ли это его, не уверен.
You've both noble hearts, yet you both are wont to perform ignoble deeds. When circumstances force you to, of course. Remember the year 964?
That was 3 centuries ago.
Blind fear gripped Rivia, Lyria, and Spala. Women and children were dying. Their mutilated, dismembered corpses littered the fields.
Brute of Lyria. Read about it. Chewed up almost 200 and fell to a common poacher supposedly armed with a dagger blessed by some prophet.
It fell to Dettlaff, who then found a poacher asleep in the brush near his snares and dropped the fiend's corpse at his feet. And thus, a legend was born.
Huh. Vampires rarely help humans. Must have had his own agenda, hunting the beast.
You err. He slew it for one reason alone. The monster killed a lad who once in the street had offered Dettlaff an apple, expecting nothing in return.
Terribly noble of him.
You do not have a monopoly on altruism, my friend. Vilgefortz melted my body. Dettlaff found what was left. As per our codex, he had a choice. To leave me where I was, or to care for me and nurture my remains. He chose the latter. Regenerated me at no small expense in his own blood.
Не очень.
You know what that means to a vampire? The gravity of the endeavor?
Probably same thing it means to a human. You owe him your life.
Much more than that. The act itself made us blood brethren. A bond so strong humans cannot even imagine. Which is why I know something ill is afoot.
Always had an overdeveloped sense of empathy.
Each vampire has a unique talent. One they hone over centuries. It's precisely what renders us so difficult to classify. Dettlaff's trump card is his herd instinct. His tribal propensity. In point of fact, he prefers the company of lesser vampires and shuns that of humans. If he walks among you, killing egregiously, it can only mean something's upset him, immensely.
Anything specific? Some set of things that'd be likely to set him off?
How should I say this? Dettlaff doesn't understand men, their world, its rules, its conventions. He's naive in a sense. He doesn't comprehend your games, knows not what it means to lie, deceive.
Suggesting he's maladjusted, inventing his rage.
I'm suggesting maladjustment can at times breed conflict. But is it the case this time? I cannot say, but intend to find out.
Gotta find him, before something upsets him even more, and all Beauclair is awash with blood.
Well, we share a cause then, just like the old days.
Not entirely. I mean, when I find him, you know.
I know you've a contract on his head. Yet your true task is to stop the beast killing, not necessarily to kill the beast, am I right?
All in all, sure.
Let us find him. By the time we do, I hope I'll have convinced you Dettlaff is no monster.
Fine, all right already. But for now, evidence is stacking up against him.
Hear that?
The posse. Knights must have tracked me here.
I prefer they not find me here. I've makeshift quarters at Mère Lachaise Long Cemetery. We'll meet there.
See you.
Удобно.
Witcher, we flew here as fast as our courses would carry us. Yet I fear we're late all the same. Pray, where is the beast?
Still investigating. About to inspect this site. Withdraw your men before they trample all over the evidence.
Sirs, we must let the Witcher do his work. Milton's murder cannot go unavenged.
Да, ни за что. По крайней мере, пока что. Умер чел. Угу. Ну, я примерно понял, да, Итан. Спасибо за пояснение. Ну, реально, тут что-то интересное может быть. Мусор всякий.
We must allow the Witcher to ply his trade.
Да, работать. Так. Фу-фу-фу-фу-фу. Оу, ничего себе карточка такая серьезненькая. А в книгах он типа считается выжившим или это так? Давайте тут пробежимся сначала. Давай там. А, все-таки типа это игровая, да, история. Знаешь, она такая полуканоничная.
Carry the two. Greetings, brave hero. I am Raphael de Serman, and I am the Ducal Camarlengo.
I'm Geralt. So what is it you do here?
I pay the knight's errand.
For what?
Our knights wander the roads, protecting Tusa from bandits and monsters. It is fitting and just that they be recompensed appropriately for these toils. Note, sir, that should you successfully smash a Hans, save a brother knight from peril, or extract a captured merchant from the hands of cutthroats, come see me. You shall be rewarded.
Can't help but be curious, but where do the funds for those payments come from?
The ducal treasury, of course. Her illustrious highness Anna Henrietta assigns great value to bravery and selfless patriotism. It is her standing order that any knight may receive a wage, pardon me, financial compensation for his dedication to defending the duchy's internal security and order.
Boss. Wouldn't happen to play Gwent, would you?
Ну и ладно. Не критично. Хотя нет, блин, немножко критично. Правда, у меня 2 этих выпало, да? Или 1? Да, 2. Ладно. Мудак. Работает. В смысле не работает? Не пугайте меня так. Работает же. Отпишите мне. Ну, типа, я вижу, что у меня все работает. Типа, я сам себя смогу смотреть. И все стабильно. Ну вот, слава богу, хоть кто-то отписался. Грустно, конечно, что ни одного рога не выпало. Ну, здесь нет казни. А, нет, мне пофиг на его казнь. У него 10 стоит. Хе-хе. Я защищен. Отлично. Я думаю, я казнь потрачу. Для меня так дешевле будет. Чем героя целого на 15 тратить. Три сплошные герои. Ну, это даже сейчас это даже хорошо. Ну, вот да. У него была казнь, он себе ее заблокировал. Повезло мне тогда. Я не буду наркоманить с этим шпионом. Просто закончу.
Fiddlesticks, these numbers don't add up the way I'd like. Greetings, Knight.
Wouldn't mind a glance at your books.
Не думаю, что мне нужен ароматный пирог больше. Выкину его, чтобы не валялся. Да пофиг, попродаю их, господи, зачем они мне? У меня сейчас оно лучшее, что можно сделать, это... Этот, забыл, как он называется, свинья, вот, свинья висит. Ой, я продал что-то важное. А, мне она тоже не нужна уже, я думал. Ключи оставлю. Салфетка оставлю. Кошель оставлю. Странно, почему вещи, они, по идее, должны лежать в каких-нибудь сюжетных. Они просто в мусоре лежат.
Well, see you later.
Go in peace for a night.
Ну, понятно, если буду... Я специально бегать, наверное, не буду. Чего? А, господи!
Sir, sir, a letter for you, sir.
Letter? Who from?
Can't rightly say, sir. I was just to deliver it.
Чё там?
Here. And thanks.
No, sir. Thank you. And I truly hope I'll be of service again.
Щедрость.
My dear friend.
Окей, сейчас зачитает.
I've been told you're on a jaunt to Tucson. I do hope you don't overtax yourself during the wine festival. The effects of such exertion at your age can indeed prove most detrimental. I've come upon some information which might be of interest to you. While browsing through a colleague's book collection, I found mention of one Professor Moreau of Beauclair, who conducted research into Witcher mutations.
Понятно.
The details I've come
Тогда
to
пойдем
learn
делать
are
его.
rather vague, and his laboratory's location remains a mystery. Yet his journal should at least provide hints as to both. It is said he was laid to rest with it in his tomb. I enclose a map I found in the tome I happened upon. Though less than completely legible, I trust it will prove useful nonetheless. Should you grow tired of sampling Beauclair's ladies, wines, and other exquisite delicacies, this matter might prove a fruitful diversion. Investigate at your leisure. Your friend, Yennefer.
A professor who studied Witcher mutations. Might actually be worth looking into.
Такс. Сейчас, наверное, очередную паузу. Ну, как паузу просто закончу. Привет, русский магик. Если что, в оригинальном Ведьмаке здесь остался роман с Йеннифер. Если ты об этом спрашиваешь. Конец записи.